Middleman here. Once again, Black Lives Matter puts a wrench in the gears of the evil white supremacy with this protest. Black Lives Matter protest blocks airport runway. All flights in and out of London airport have been disrupted after demonstrators blocked a runway to protest expansion plans. Police say that they are negotiating with 9 protesters who managed to get airside at around 5:40 a.m. Tuesday. The demonstrators erected a tripod and locked themselves together. Yes, because trespassing illegally and stopping people who have nothing to do with what you're protesting about, just normal people trying to visit their friends out of town, will solve your problem. Or maybe even missionary groups trying to help out people who actually live in poverty in Swaziland or something. You're stopping these people for no reason other than to parade your white guilt. You notice how every single one of the people in this picture are white people wearing rather expensive clothing? Well, more expensive than normal t-shirts and jeans. On their signs it says Black Lives Matter, alright, it's pretty cliche. And the other one says climate racist crisis is a crisis. Okay, it's supposed to be read climate crisis is a racist crisis? Well, that's too bad. I read English that reads left to right. But I'll get back to that second sign in a bit. The group Black Lives Matter claimed responsibility on social media. It says expansion consigns the local community of Newham to environmental degradation. Here we see their Twitter post saying the UK is the biggest per capita contributor to temperature change and among the least vulnerable to its effects. Now I went ahead and checked in on the other tweets about this protest and found an absolute fucking gem of bullshit. Climate crisis is a racist crisis. 7 out of 10 of the countries most affected by climate change are in the sub-Saharan Africa. Are you fucking kidding me? So you're protesting because supposedly 7 out of 10 of these countries that are affected the most by climate change have black people in them. Well, let's look into it, shall we? Alright? According to the Intergovernmental Panel of Climate Change, IPCC, these are the countries that are most affected by climate change. The countries in blue represent countries with middle income, while the countries in pink have low income. I myself have highlighted the countries where the majority of the population is black or another ethnic group of the same color, or such colors. The amount highlighted is 20. 20 of the 60 listed countries, or entries, because some of them are repeated as you can see, have majorly black population. That hardly adds up to the 7 out of 10 that Black Lives Matter is throwing around. In fact, if you're going to complain about climate change, complain about the rest of those 40 as well. Don't make this a race issue, because it isn't. The group says that airport caters to working in financial services, making it a facility to help the wealthy. Well, yeah, because it's their job to fly around the world. You know who else has a job that requires flying around the world? Missionaries. And I would hardly label them as the wealthy. Black Lives Matter says when black people in Britain are 28% more likely to be exposed to air pollution than their white counterparts, we know that environmental inequality is a racist crisis. Now, the problem with this statistic here is that it's not true. It just isn't. I don't know how you can even take yourself seriously when you're putting numbers out there just pulled out of your ass. There is no study or proof that 20% of black people are more exposed to air pollution in Britain than white people. It's almost like these people don't understand that they share the same air that they breathe. Like, air moves whichever way the wind blows. Even if this statistic was true, all you could deduce from this was that either A, black people in Britain tend to live closer to industrial areas, or B, the wind moves towards mostly black neighborhoods more often than it does mostly white neighborhoods. Like, unless your argument is that white people are putting massive fans to blow air pollution at the black people, then the statistic is useless. I'm so fucking tired of these people trying desperately to look like a saint in the eyes of the black people and Black Lives Matter that they break the law and impede other people's lives. Just because they feel good about themselves after doing this doesn't mean that it's a good thing to do. You want to help put a stop to your black communities being filled with polluted air? Donate money to a family in need. Help grow a relationship with them, and help them get out of that neighborhood if they so desire. Don't stop the people who have already passed their obstacles, black, white, or any other race, from doing their jobs and visiting their families and friends. Good night, everybody.